What do you think are the chances for a girl to meet her love in a forest wilderness? Will she be able to trust men again and love him? And how will her ex-husband, the policeman who is stalking her, react? Will her lover be able to protect her and be rewarded with a night of love? You'll find out in the retelling. Enjoy the movie. At the beginning of the movie, we see a woman running out of her house. She is heading to the bus station. An unknown man tries to stop her and chases the bus. The next day, the exhausted girl arrives in another town. That night, she sleeps under a bridge, and in the morning, she walks aimlessly around the city. The girl's name is Katie, and she takes a job as a waitress at a local restaurant. Later, we see the same man following the girl at the bus station. He tried to find the woman again using the CCTV footage at the bus station. The girl Katie starts working as a waitress. She rents a cabin deep in the woods, and when she goes to get groceries at the store, she meets Lexi, the owner's daughter, and they strike up a conversation. Kathy returns to her cabin in the woods and finds an unknown woman sneaking up on her. The woman introduces herself as Jo and says she is Kathy's neighbor. Later, Katie learns from Alex, the restaurant owner, that his wife died and he has a bad relationship with his son Josh. Katie went to the grocery store to get paint, and Alex offered her a ride. He saw how heavy her bag was and offered to help her. But the girl refused, showing that she was afraid of something. Katie decides to repair her kitchen with Josh, while Alex decides to fix his bike for Katie. One night, Katie dreams that she is trying to run away from someone. In the dream, she passes a dead body. Katie wakes up from a bad dream and hears a noise outside. She is startled and accidentally steps on the paint. Something is bothering her a lot. The next day, she sees a bicycle with a note. Alex gave her the bike to keep her from walking. At first, she reacts negatively to the gift and doesn't want to be beholden to anyone. But that night, Jo tells her that Katie was too rude since Alex was just being nice to her. Katie realizes this. The next day, she goes to Alex to apologize for her behavior. Meanwhile, Josh accidentally falls into the river. Katie gets really scared and Alex notices it, which awakens his feelings. Katie accepts Alex's gift after all and goes for a bike ride. Meanwhile, Kevin Tierney, a police detective, prepares a wanted ad for a woman named Erin that says she is wanted for first-degree murder. The next day, Alex, Katie, Lexi, and Josh go to the beach where they have fun. Katie and Alex talk about kids and parenting, and they develop feelings for each other. The next day, Katie and Alex go kayaking, but it starts to rain. They go to a restaurant where they have a very nice conversation. They feel sympathy for each other and kiss. But they are interrupted by the local police sheriff, who is a friend of Alex's. That night, Alex couldn't sleep thinking about how he missed such a great opportunity to get close to Katie. He went into the room above his store and looked through some letters. His son Josh stopped him and told him that he shouldn't be in here as it was his mother's room. Meanwhile, Detective Kevin is trying to find Ellen. We are shown Katie changing her hair color. It's actually her, Erin. It's not long before Katie and Alex are in a relationship, and they finally give themselves fully to the feelings of love in her house. Alex sees a wanted ad at the police station and notices that the picture bears a striking resemblance to Katie. He confronts her about it, which leads to conflict and a fight. Meanwhile, Kevin is suspended for creating fake wanted posters for crimes that were not committed. During his argument with his boss, It is revealed that he is Katie's husband. He is very abusive and an alcoholic. We are shown flashbacks that the night Katie ran away, she stabbed Kevin in the side when he attacked her and beat her very badly. As Katie is about to leave town, Alex intercepts her, saying he's fallen in love with her and begs her not to leave. Alex promises to keep her safe. Katie reluctantly reciprocates his love and decides to stay, though she still fears bringing danger to Alex's family. Kevin breaks into Katie's former neighbor's house and learns the phone number of the restaurant where Katie works. Arriving at the town parade drunk, Kevin sees Katie kissing Alex, which infuriates him. Josh arrives and tells Katie that her ex-husband is here. Kevin shows up. He demands that Katie go back to him. The girl refuses and tells him that she loves Alex and asks him to leave. An enraged Kevin pulls out a gun and douses the store with gasoline with the intention of burning it. Katie feigns sympathy for him to buy time and agrees to go home with him. When Kevin loses his guard, she pushes him into the water. A spark from the fireworks hits the gasoline and ignites a fire that sets the store ablaze. Lexi is still inside. Alex sees the burning store, quickly swims across the harbor in a boat and rescues Lexi. Meanwhile, Katie tries to fight off Kevin, and during the struggle, a gun goes off and kills the detective. The next day, Joe informs Katie that he is leaving town for a new place to start fresh. Later, Alex shows Katie some letters. They were prepared in advance for memorable occasions, such as Josh's 18th birthday and Lexi's wedding day. Alex presents Katie with a letter from Joe that was written especially for her. The letter explains that Alex is in love, and she hopes that Katie feels the same way. Attached to the letter is a picture of Alex's late wife. Katie realizes that Alex's wife is her neighbor Joe. Josh wishes Katie all the best in her new life with Alex. Katie happily gives Alex a hug. Katie, Alex, Lexi, and Josh go on a boat ride as one big happy family. Erin is a woman who is constantly abused by her husband. So one night when he attacked her, she stabbed him, ran away from home to another town, and got a job as a waitress. She befriends a woman named Joe, meets a widowed store owner and falls in love with him, but her ex-husband, desperate to find her, distributes pamphlets saying she's wanted for murder, but he gets fired for publishing fake news. So the ex-husband goes to a neighbor's house and finds the address of her restaurant. There he finds Kathy and begs her to come back, but she refuses, causing him to try to burn down the store. There is a fight between them where Katie accidentally kills her ex-husband. The next day she receives a letter from Alex and realizes that the letter was written by Carly, Alex's wife, who is actually a ghost.